Hello, future real estate professionals. Welcome back to the Colibri Real Estate channel. My name is Tina Lapp, and I am Head of Customer Experience, Instruction, and Operations for Colibri Real Estate. Here at Colibri Real Estate, we educate individuals on all things real estate. Whether you're just launching a new career, preparing for the state exam, need mandatory continuing education to stay compliant, or professional development or a designation to hone in on skills that will help you be successful. We're here with you every step of the way. I've been in real estate education for over 30 years, and I was licensed over 20 years ago. Over the years, I've been involved in several industry organizations. I've served on many committees and work groups, and I currently serve as the Vice Chair of the Ohio State Board of Career Colleges and Schools, and I'm on the Education Certification Committee for the Association of Real Estate Licensed Law Officials. I'm honored to be working with thousands of career changers, students, and real estate professionals over the years. I'm excited to share some tips and insights for those embarking on a new career in real estate and preparing for their licensing examination. In today's video, we're going to cover some critical contract law terms and concepts that you'll need to know for your real estate license exam. In just 5 minutes, we'll break down offer and acceptance, the differences between valid, void, and voidable, and unenforceable contracts, as well as a unilateral and bilateral contracts. Let's get started. First up, offer and acceptance. These are the building blocks of any contract. The offer is a proposal made by one party to another, indicating a willingness to enter into a contract. The offer must be clearly communicated to the other party. Acceptance is a two-part process, and both parts are critical for forming a binding contract. The first part is when the party receiving the offer agrees to its terms exactly as they are, without any changes. If the terms are altered, it's considered a counteroffer, not an acceptance, which means the original offer is no longer valid. The second part of acceptance is that this agreement must be communicated back to the party who made the offer. It's not enough for the offeree to silently agree. The acceptance must be clearly conveyed, whether that's through a phone call, an email, or signing and returning the contract. This communication is what officially creates the agreement and makes the contract enforceable. So remember, for a contract to be valid, acceptance requires both an agreement to the exact terms of the offer and communication of that agreement to the offering party. Without these two elements, there's no contract. Now let's talk about the different types of contracts you'll need to know for the exam. Valid, void, voidable, and unenforceable contracts. A valid contract meets all the legal requirements and is fully enforceable in court. A void contract is one that has no legal effect from the start because it lacks essential elements like legality or capacity. A voidable contract is valid but can be canceled by one party, often due to reasons like misrepresentation or duress. An unenforceable contract is one that may have been valid when created but cannot be enforced in court, often due to the statute of limitations or failure to meet legal requirements like being in writing. So here's a quick quiz. Which type of contract is valid but can be legally voided by one party? A, void, B, voidable, C, unenforceable. The correct answer is B, voidable. Remember, a voidable contract is valid until one party decides to void it due to specific circumstances. Next, let's move on to unilateral and bilateral contracts. A bilateral contract involves two parties who both make promises to each other. Most real estate contracts are bilateral, For example, a buyer promises to pay and the seller promises to transfer ownership. A unilateral contract involves only one party making a promise, with the other party only accepting by performing a specific action. For instance, a reward for finding a lost dog is a unilateral contract. The offerer, the person offering the reward, is only obligated to pay if someone finds the dog. Another quick question. Which type of contract involves two parties who both make promises to each other? A, unilateral, or B, bilateral? The answer is B, bilateral. Most real estate contracts fall into this category, so make sure you understand the distinction. Understanding these contract law terms is crucial for your real estate license exam and for your future real estate career. Focus on these concepts, practice with sample questions, and you'll be well prepared to ace that test. You're doing great. Keep studying these concepts and you'll be ready for your exam in no time. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Colibri Real Estate channel for tips and practice questions. Good luck on your exam and in your career. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.